Mariners since 1999. We're inside Safeco Field here in Seattle. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it comes your way next. Into the box now, Jock Peterson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Past battles with Mike Lee, he's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Lee is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So striding in, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Robbie Cano now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's hitless in 6 tries. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Gene Segura standing in. First offering on its way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. Past battles with Mike Lee. He's got a batting average of .444. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Kemp. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. One there on the first, and Kemp has bounced into a double play. Now to the plate, number 13. Runner in scoring position with two guns. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 2 balls and no strikes.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He loses him on ball 4. And now is Yasiel Puig. Past battles with Mike Lee. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A 1-1 count to Puig. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Gordon ranging back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Designated hitter.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. He was swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Peterson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Mitch Haniger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Brian Dozier now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hit back toward the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He singled his last time up. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
That's a ball.
Change up low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here it is on 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Popped him up. Healy in foul ground, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Gordon on the move, and that ends the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
And the slider swung on and shot foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Kershaw now on 1-1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And his indecision costs him here as they'll put the tag on him for the second out. Now batting, Denard Span, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's fouled away. Slider whiffed on for strike. Digging in now, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Behind 0-2 now. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. Gone! Now in the box, Justin Turner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Justin Turner.
One run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Turner on at first, nobody out. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Settling in now, number 13. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Lee is calling for it, but it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And there are 2 gone now. First pitch on its way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Center fielder, D. Gordon.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. Low for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here. Outside, 3-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. Kershaw into the windup. First pitch on the way. Popped him up. Dozier ranging into shallow right, and that's the third out. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Back to work now is Leak as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. There's Segura, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jock Peterson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. And that misses, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him.
High and deep to center field. Gordon looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Hot shot down the line. And there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, Manny Machado. And the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Bounce towards the second baseman. There's Cano. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. In now the Mariners DH, Nelson Cruz. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but
hold that thought though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. Next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier fields it cleanly on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in, Kyle Seager. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, one man in. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball one. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Here now it's Mike Zunino. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is... Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Pulled toward right center field. Cano calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box, Justin Turner. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle. Cano towards second. He's got it. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. So two gone now for the Dodgers in the sixth, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Third baseman, Ryan.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Denard Span. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. And that is swung on and missed by Span as he set down for the second out. Ready for another shot now. D. Gordon, no hits to this point. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Ready once again, Robinson Cano. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Kershaw comes set. First pitch on its way. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Now the 1-0. They'll try it again from first. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Now a throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And now he's on the move again for second. And now they've got him picked off. And try as he might, but he... Stepping in, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! And now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Gordon sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Striding into the box, Brian Dozier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball one to start the at-bat. Hit hard, but right into the ship. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's running, hit back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Standing in, Robinson Cano will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone. First delivery to him on the way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out. Now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the seventh.
And he struck him out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Nelson Cruz.
And that misses for ball one.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And we'll have to... So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Span, and that's the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And that is through into right field for a single. At the plate, Justin Turner. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Grounder down the line at third. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Span is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Right fielder.
Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. And this This is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Third baseman number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Kershaw will slide one over to first. And another throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And again a throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Bounce to first. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Ready for another chance? Ryan Healy. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Ryan Healy.
Pedro Baez takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 52.
First pitch on its way. And there's a base hit on the line. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So stepping in, Denard Span. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Matt Kemp. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Alex Colomé enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th. Next will be the designated hitter, number 13. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Runner goes for second in the dirt, and now let's see. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. In now is Yasiel Puig. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Kemp stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And there's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
I don't know if there was any intent behind that pitch, but it certainly opens up the outer half of the plate with this next one.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. And they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here. To 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Working to keep them in the game here. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. In the past against Alex Colomé, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm. Striding in to start the 9th, D. Gordon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Scott Alexander, the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off.
Scott Alexander.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Kenley Jansen comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Gene Segura standing in. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's hitless in 6 tries. No balls and a strike to count. The bouncer to the left side, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Not close. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Cano on second. Segura is over at first with 1 away. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Nelson Cruz. Strike oppose. He's our tops player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.